Hello everyone and welcome to another vlog. Today, as you can see, it's a bright sunny day and you may wonder why am I out there shooting on a bright day like this. Well, when I left home, the sky was full of dark clouds, and I don't mean a pale gray, no, I mean dark clouds, thick dark clouds with dark shadows and shapes and forms. So I thought to myself that, man, that would look so cool with some cliffs and I would make some epic shots. But about 20 minutes before I reached this location, the sky started to clear. Now at that point I had only two choices. I either go back and lose the entire day, or I continue driving and I force myself creatively to find ways of making the photos look interesting, even in the middle of the day, even on the sky like this, even having a bright sun on the sky. So this is what I want to achieve today. I want to get interesting photos, even though the light it's not perfect. I'm talking while I'm climbing, so you have to excuse my breath, but this is, I think, more natural. This is me showing you the effort that it's needed to do landscape photography. Right now I'm searching for a place from where I'll have a clear view on this area over here, because I like the clouds, I like how the lines form different shapes. As you can see, the snow is totally gone. I think these are actually the first day of spring, and the warm wind, it's so refreshing. Nice. The first thing that I'm going to try is to do a long exposure. Now, a few tips about doing long exposures. First of all, set your scene without the ND filter mounted on your lens. Then switch your lens to manual focus, and then when you are placing the ND filter, you will have to adjust the exposure by that many stops that ND filter has. Now, how can you calculate from your base exposure the exposure with the ND filter? You can use a method that even my grandpa used to use in the old days. You can use a phone app, and the phone app can calculate that for you. Another thing to take account of is that ND filters tend to have different tints of colors. I mean, they are not completely neutral. Some ND filters shift the image towards blue, others towards brown or orange. So you'll have to experiment and see what your ND filter does, and you'll need to compensate that from setting the correct white balance or from editing. It's your choice. So, with this being said, and this quick lesson of using ND filters, let's do the right thing. Now the image that you see is composed by using 3 filters, and here is how the image looks without the filters, and then you will see how it builds up to the final image. So here's the first image. This image has no filter at all, and you can see the haziness of the sky. Now here it is with only the polarizer on. You can see how the sky becomes a little more richer and in details, and also I have a shadow on the forest, and that is probably because of a cloud. Now here is the polarizer on and also an ND gradiated filter of 3 stops. See how much detail is captured right now in the sky. And now here's the final image with all 3 filters. That is the polarizer, the ND gradiated filter of 3 stops, and also the 10-stop ND filter. These images are not edited. And here is, of course, the final result. Using all these 3 filters combined with a good editing technique and a good editing in your mind can produce an interesting photo even during the day, even in bright sky with this bright light. Of course, the clouds help a lot to the atmosphere. It's really funny how the warm light changes your attitude, changes the way you feel, the way you are acting in nature. I mean, just a week ago it was snow and cold, and today is so warm and so lovely to be outside and enjoying nature. I mean, you feel the smell of the pine trees, you hear the birds, and you feel kind of inspired of creating and producing some beautiful photos of the first day of spring. The next thing that I'm going to do will be time lapses, because in a moment like this, time lapses are a must. So I had a little accident with the drone. When I tried to land it, I tried to catch it in my hand because the terrain is so rough, but I didn't caught it firmly and it detected my hand. It kind of made it, I don't know what kind of move, it goes up, and I tried to firmly grab it, and one of the propellers touched my finger and it hurts like shit. It broke my fingernail in one place, but I'll live. That's the good thing, that I'm going to live. Lucky for me, the propellers are not damaged. Now I've seen the clouds that are gathered in a much more beautiful way. So I will remake the first shot with these clouds. at the end of the day, I think I managed to get what I came for, an interesting shot. And even though this shot didn't happen in the conditions that I thought it would be, with those dark clouds that I was talking about in the beginning of the video, it happened on a bright sunny day with some clouds in the sky. And this proves again that Mother Nature doesn't care about you, your gear, and whatever you are trying to do. It's up to you to find ways of dealing with different situations and forcing yourself creatively in some occasions to produce interesting and beautiful images. You'll often find yourself photographing in different moments, sunrise, sunset, or during the day. You'll not always photograph during sunset or sunrises, and you need to learn how to adapt. You need to learn how to create a beautiful image in any circumstances. So this was it for today. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked the tips. If you have any suggestions or if you have questions, use the comment section below. Also, if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, share my videos, hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep on photographing. It's the only way that you can get better. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.